Meanwhile, as Brian Abel shows us, President Trump is directing federal agencies to make a show of force right here in the U.S. after the assault of a former government employee in the nation's capital.
The president ordering this law enforcement surge, which the White House says began at midnight on Thursday. A White House official says the U.S. Park Police will be leading, but multiple other agencies are involved as well. Some of those agencies include U.S. Capitol Police, the FBI, the U.S. Marshals Service, and the DEA, along with local D.C. police. The effort, the White House official says, will focus on high-traffic tourist areas and hotspots. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt said there will be no safe harbor for violent criminals in D.C. Earlier in the week, Trump threatened to send in the National Guard as well. The D.C. National Guard, responding to social media posts, said early Friday it is not activated currently for support. However, there are required training operations happening in the district. It's unclear if that's changed. This show of force, according to the White House, is partially in response to the 19-year-old former DOJ employee with an infamous online moniker getting assaulted in D.C. on an attempted carjacking. But the White House, when making this announcement, also highlighted the killings of 2 Israeli embassy staffers outside a Jewish museum in D.C. in May. It is worth noting, however, that 2025 crime stats in D.C. are lower than last year. Violent crime in particular is down 26% so far this year, according to preliminary D.C. police data. Now, D.C. police, they did make 2 arrests in that attempted carjacking of the former DOJ employee. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser's office declined to comment on this situation, and the White House says the increased law enforcement presence, it will last 7 days with the option to extend. At the White House, Brian Abel reporting.